Okay, let's get straight into the game today. Here we go. Okay, so I've just put it in chat, but I'll repeat it as we go along. There is a competition of sorts today. Don't know exactly how it'll be paid out, but yeah. If Chris is on, I'm sure he'll drop a gifted sub. Otherwise, yeah. Might have to just hang on until I can work it out with him. But yeah, let's just see. What have we got? Ooh, 100 energy, that's nice. I thought I got a load in the bank then. And what are we getting from here? Oh, another 100, wow. We're swimming in energy. Yeah, let's get spending it. I wish there was a button to just do that automatically. Okay, got two things in my head then. I was thinking what I was doing there, plus I'd also got in my head I need to do W. Hey up, Ada, how you doing? Padawan, Obi-Wan. Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. Although, granted, this is probably the first consecutive months I've talked for a little while, so I've just realised I need to drink. Yep. Wouldn't mind. I've been keep gabbing downstairs today, but I don't know. Maybe the last half hour I've just been a bit quiet. I was playing a bit of Marvel Snap, so I think I was concentrating. That's it. Hope you're alright. Let's go for Kit Fisto. Ooh, do we want these? Maybe that. We won't touch the get 3. Can't tell what that song says. Someone's got a brand new dolly. Oh, she's got a brand new dolly. I was on Twitter last night and I found that strange. Usher had actually got hacked. I just saw this random guy, well I say guy, it was a bot, but a random bot just posting all manner of weird things on his account, and I'm like, Usher's a pretty popular guy, you know. You should tell me no one can reach out to him and say, hey man, you've been hacked. Brand new dolly. You know what, that one would sound better, I think. I was going to say it'd be a bit more cultured. Better than Dolly. Sounds like Dolly Parton's in the mix. How you doing, Ankpa? Ooh. Maybe we can afford it. Oh, one more. There we go, just over the line. It's not much, but it kind of just gives me that little extra when it comes to the raid. When I get to do it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've warmed up to Dolly Parton a bit of late. I say, not like I was ever cold to her or anything, but it's like, I think it's just that thing of you just listen to her music a bit more just by chance. Yeah, it's been quite nice the last couple of years. It's partly down to my dog. When we were getting her, we were thinking of names, and one of the names that came up for her was Dolly. And yeah, we just tweaked it a bit. We went for Dottie instead. It wasn't far off though. I think we changed it because my mum's aunt was called Dottie, and she was a bit mad. Sorry, not Dottie. Oh, I've forgotten. Wow. If my mum's aunt is now Dottie or Dolly, I've actually forgotten. I think it might have been Dolly. Because that would make sense for the story, but I don't know if I'm making that up now to fit it. Man, that is bad. She died like when I was a kid, so I have not got many memories of her. But yeah, just one of them things you kind of store up there. Right, let's see. We've got Paratech the Quad main now. Even if it's only 6. Or 6 sims. I think that's what we do, because Staff only needs some trashy gear. It's just that I haven't been able to actually get the gear. Like, I'm Brassic there. I mean, I can get 10 there, that's not bad. And then I'm just a bit Brassic here. I don't be using Fleece Angie on it. So yeah, we're just holding on Stap. Who's next, though? We've done Cantina there. We've done normal, so it's Fleet Witches, Aiden, just farming these. Not like I feel like I need so many of these right this minute, but I do want to try and get some for the Gerda keypads. Plus, I think they're good for Carbonite circuit boards. And then finally mods. Yeah, I don't know if you saw me post on Discord. I'm an idiot. I can't tell what day of the week it is, apparently, because I could have sworn Stoke were playing tonight, but it's Hull and Sheffield United tonight. So we're on tomorrow afternoon. I knew we were televised, I remember that bit. But the actual when and where, I forgot. Yep. Considering I've just been saying that I can't remember my mum's aunt's name, who I remember going to visit in a bungalow. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm not too surprised that I'm forgetful of things like that. But yeah, hello there. Hello there. Alright, Phoenix. Era. Let's roll this. Let's try and roll this, I should say. 20 of these doodads, and we need 10 of these, so we're probably not getting this today. Oh, is that an elf? I have this music on, and I tell you, I never listen to it. It's just noise in the background to distract me. Okay. What have we got? Challenges. Just Brassic. Like, if CG could just come and dump a bunch of cheap gear on my lap, I wouldn't say no. Are you dancing with my web frame? Just doing your own bit of DJing. Are you talking about... oh, hang on. Okay, that one won't, but top left should be... Why is it doing that transition? Somehow, I've broken it. I say somehow, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do it. There we go. You see, there should be a thing where I can hear the red single transition. That is weird. You know what? I'm just going to change this to move. Just have the whole thing on. There we go. It's a bit weird because when I do this, it'll just... Well, I'm sorry to hear that that's how you've been, Kit, but that consolation, it does sound funny. Well, you know, as far as your brain's now suddenly in a case of rat, I'm just going to press buttons. But yeah, that's how it should be, I think. It's like I can move it around now, and obviously you guys can. Yeah. It's all that it should be. I really wish I could say I understand that, but I'm completely at the opposite end of the scale. I feel like I could sleep for England. Actually, I swear if there was a competition, I would enter. Yeah, I find it slightly tricky staying awake at times. Thankfully, lately I've been doing good. Bottom left isn't working again? I mean, we got a bit of time to have a look at it. I mean, you can see this on the screen. It's a bit small, but you can see it. Oop, maybe not big. The idea is bottom left. Yeah, it should be reacting to that scene. There we go. I test it and it works. So that thing is doing what we want it to. Let me get rid of that. Maybe that's confusing it. Yeah, maybe that was causing an issue because technically that was the same thing. Yeah, the others are working. Sorry, I've got to refresh chat. I don't know why Twitch chat's like this, by the way. Very frustrating. I mean, I think I've shown this recently, that I can do it by clicking on it. No, it didn't. Alright, let me delete it. Let's add it in again. We'll do... Here's an action. It's cam bottom left scene. And cam B left scene. There we go. Maybe it'll work now, you know. The fact that I moved up but I haven't moved down makes me... Oh, there we go. Just slow on the button. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. There must have been some sort of setup problem when I did that button. Just a quick refresh and it does it, I guess. By the way, that's kind of annoying, that, isn't it? 25. Yeah, I guessed it might need a reset. We'll do that, and that. Oh, wow, my shell drop currency is dying. When I'm clicking buttons. That was a temptation I had, just thinking what I could do on my streams. The idea that I could have like a channel for like stream music, shall we say, but then I could filter through in like a Discord voice channel, like, you know, copyright music as it were. That way people could hear other things and not just the stuff I pay for, essentially. Wasn't exactly sure if that was a great idea, but it was something that I thought, Alright, let's give this a little shard shop again. Not a lot, but a little. No worries, no worries. If anything, I need to have a quick look at what my guild want me to do in TW. Let's get Discord over here. Normally I put it on screen, but with it being TW, I figure let's just have a little bit of mystery, even if I am actually doing it. Just because I'm showing mine doesn't mean I need to show everything else, you know. I'm guessing it was a bit ago I said this. There we are. Okay. I will admit, I had to look at that then. I was a bit like, hang on, is this what I'm doing? Let's see then. What am I concocting here? Yeah, I think maybe Rage Out of Train is best. Bit ufu. It's not too bad. Sorry, I'm actually concentrating just as far as I need to think what I'm doing here. That should be okay. I haven't had to place these defense before, so it's kind of me trying to make sure I do the right things. Yeah, I think we do that. %, protection looks big there, so I think we go for that one. Okay. Hang on, I need reset chat again. It's alright, it's on my phone today, a little bit anyway. Honestly, I was saving him myself. It wasn't a guild decision, that. Right, that's dots, but that isn't the one I want. I actually think I might have just given up the one that's good. Oh no, that's the good one. That's the good one. All right. Maybe something like that is actually okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, but my thoughts are riposte with Sith Trooper could be interesting. I mean, I think we're going a little bit bigger than I was with, well, definitely with JM, but DH I think is a little bit more competitive as well. But I can safely say we're not at the level of Shadowlands. Go for that. We haven't really got a good one now, as far as what I can throw on someone. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, you know, it can be dispelled, which is bad, but to gain all these buffs. I go back to it, Crimson just hasn't got a lot of Datacrons. I feel like I've heard that, but I can't think what it stands for. Oh, hang on, Death Star Maintenance Crew. Yeah, I got there just as I was saying that. I've heard of the guild. I can't say I know too much about them. Yeah, I think we just stick with that. It's not particularly great, but it's got a bit of defense and crit damage. Fair play. I mean, again, I'd heard of the group, but I didn't actually know what they were known for, if you like. That many guilds in the game, or alliances. You know, you get a point when it's like, oh yeah, they're probably competitive in everything they do, and then there are some that, like you say, are a bit more one thing than another. Alright. Right, so we don't do anything here. Nor there. Yeah, I'm going to put a ping out about that, actually. Your last 4 opponents were Death Star Maintenance Crew, Shadowlands, the Asian one, then Shadowlands again. I mean, I suppose that's the thing, though, isn't it? When you get into that point, you're probably going to be facing the big boys a lot. I'm not saying it wouldn't tire you out a bit, but I think that's why I kind of have that mentality of not wanting to punch too far up, for the fact that I know there'd be a point when I'd be like, oh, it's sick, I have an easy one. You know what I mean? Here we go. Yeah, I know what you mean. You definitely get a break every now and again, usually. Alright, let's do the 2 fleets. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I know that TW is a big thing for you. I mean, you know me, you can kind of gain it if you don't know, but, you know, I'm not a TW guy. You know, I was doing planning for JM before I left there, and I can do TW like that, you know, I'm not against it or anything, but it certainly wasn't a labour of love. So I'm quite happy just chilling, putting all my stuff down. I just really don't like placing anything other than Radistan in that situation. Okay, well, I've still done alright. I mean, I'm second on banners, so if they want any more, you know, I'm there. Yeah, I mean, I think for myself, Mold, that's kind of where my head goes, that I know there are people who are like yourself that will attack. I know I'm on the other end where I prefer to set defense, so with that in mind, I think if I'm setting enough defense, I'm happy. I mean, as you might have just seen there, I did place all 6 of my GLs down, and then some other teams as well. So I feel like I've put a fair amount down, at least to compensate the fact that I probably don't attack as much as yourself. So that's how I look at it. I think I might not be doing one thing, but I am doing the other. And fingers crossed with the move, it will change things around a bit in that regard. Oh, interesting. Datamans are showing there's 2 new character bundles coming out, so I assume that means new character coming next week. A new giftable pack, and Astromech Cargo. No clue on that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, if that's what you have to do at that level, Kit, I mean, personally, it's not something I would like to be doing, but I know if I ended up in a guild like that, I'd do it. It's just finding the time. I think it's where if I was living on my own, I probably wouldn't mind it, but when I'm in the situation I am right now, it's like I can't sort of duck away just because a wall's been broken and I need to do a hit. I mean, again, Mol, for what it's worth, I do hope that that changes a little bit. I mean, again, I know I go heavy defense, but like I say, I hope that compensates. So I've got a bit for offense. Like, I've got Gas, I've got, I did save Raven. Granted, I didn't save Jolie, but I've got Raven. I'm actually trying to think now. I feel like I've flummoxed myself. I've got likes of Bad Batch and whatnot, so there's a few things I've got. Ewoks. Yeah, I mean, Datacrons, I think, across the game have that impact, don't they? Hey up, Kadabug. We're doing alright, man. Although I feel like my tea's coming back up. Yeah, we've just done Crimson, so, well, I say Crimson. We've just done my dailies on Crimson, so just waiting for GAC to start. How about yourself? Yeah, I think I've got a few at the moment. I mean, I would have to look through what I've got left as far as to remember everything that I have actually got. But I would say I've got a few things. I mean, I didn't place Night Sisters, for instance. I didn't place CLS. So there are a few things I've got available. Although saying that, I don't know if I'm going to have to place a few here. Alright, I've got to look at the list again. I had kind of specific requests because I go a little heavier. Only slightly specific, but I want to make sure I do what I was asked. Okay, so split this time. Okay, we'll do... I did actually mean to put this one on, but it is kind of cool. I think we go for that, though. That's the one I've been using in GAC. Anyone you want to highlight? Just as far as... I know for myself I need more Datacrons. If I haven't already stated it, it is pretty obvious I need more. Especially on Crimson, it's brutal how I am there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, that one could be actually pretty good. I mean, it's okay, maybe not broken good or anything, but there's a fair bit going on there. I'd like the 6 to be better, obviously, but JML getting a revive, that's pretty good. Okay. Heathcoff definitely should be doing something. I mean, he's good in this team, if I recall correctly. Flow goes pretty much anywhere, if I remember right. But yeah, tank revive, so mace. Stuns, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you've got a nice bit of stuff there. A fair chunk of armor pen. Yeah, that's a fair point. I know for myself, I want to try and get an army on me by the time Crimson's got it built. If anything, I feel like I've got some Jedi I could use there for it. But I'd say that I could still do something right now. Heathcoff. I could believe it. What am I doing here? I can't undo Zaris, but I would like to try and do something a bit different. Maybe we do... I'm trying to think what you can do, actually. Is it sortie? See, I don't think I've got the components I need for this. Ray-Ban sortie. Al3 and Cal Castus. Right, attack again. Is that? No, that one? Yeah. Although saying it is attack again, isn't it? You don't do... Okay. If I'm being honest, I would actually prefer to do kits as far as if I do attack on offense. I feel like Cal would then be missing from the Seer team and L3 for me Dash team. It's not like I couldn't sub in L3 was, you know, sub out L3, but oh yeah, I could have done Nest, but Cal's kind of important in that Seer team, I feel. Yeah, go on, I'll switch them two around just for the fact that I do feel like it might work a little bit better. At least for what I've got. I think Nest will still benefit here. Yeah, she's only Rally 3, but it's okay. I do have a Nest Cron, but she's only Rally 3, sadly. I've got a Sortie Cron. Downside is the things are not that great. Okay, so essentially, because Nest isn't built, it's better going with Cal and L3. Okay. Not that. This is the trouble with my Crons. I don't have great options. A 5-minute abuser? That's a term I've not heard before. Okay, yeah. Staller I can take. Alright, Slacker. First order. Oh, by the way, we've got an interesting Slacker battle on the line today. I'm not expecting much here, but we'll do it. And then that one goes here. Okay, so that's not too bad. Now we just got to fill in the blanks that I can fill in. Not that. Okay. Maybe another... I don't feel like that one's as good. Maybe I put the boss Chron on because of the tank revive. Yeah. If it was GAC, I'd do it, so. Light side GLs, that's going to be dark side, so GG. We haven't got the army here. And I haven't got a... I can do droids, but I can't do the army. So I could do staff. I mean, it's not as good, but at least it would pose a challenge. I'll say a challenge, a sort of challenge. Yeah, we'll just go for that. I mean, that's whatever. The dots is nothing. But yeah, it's a health boost, so Grievous will like it. Wowza. That's a whopper of a health boost. Okay, so it's not that. I did actually see that on the wall before. Okay, I think we're actually okay on that front. Deflate. You know what? I'm going to swap them around. It's a weird one, right? And my gut tells me it's wrong doing this because I see the Thief Fighter variant all the time, but in my head I think Dagger makes sense because it should make Chimera more difficult. Yeah, it's just that weird thing, isn't it, where because you see it all the time in terms of like Fleet Arena and all that, it kind of becomes the norm, even though it does. I think Dorito is better. It's just that it's better up for defending. If you know someone's going to try and off meta you. Like if they take their own Leviathan in, they'll just walk over it. But at that point, it's a trade. Oh, try again. Alright, so I'm a little bit behind on banners. I haven't got Phasma Army here, so I can't do that. Can put down CLS and Resistance here just to bulk this wall up a bit. Let's go for that. Cupid Stonks, thank you for the follow. Hello there. T-Max, if you see someone set Dorito, you save Leviathan. If it's a fighter, you'll take a chance. I think that's kind of pointing to... I assume you're talking GAC there as well, because although... Well, yeah, I assume that is GAC, because you wouldn't really know a TW, would you? I mean, chat can always put doubts in. I think that's half the time what goes on around here. I feel like everyone's full of doubts on what I'm doing. Alright, I want that for me for offense if I use Afro. So maybe that's decent. Oh, I'm not saying that though. I want that for Vandor if I use Vandor, so I'm kind of in a weird spot. Maybe that one's okay. I mean, I won't use Iden with a Kron, so if they use a special in the gain repost and the counter attacking, it's decent. There we go, I should have caught them now. Yeah, we're both on 406. I feel like that's fair, you know, both accounts, same number of banners. Okay, how long have we got? 15 minutes, we're doing alright for time. I went straight to TW, I haven't done my dailies yet. I've got a fair bit of Fleet Engine knocking about. Before I go, yeah, I did get the store redemption as well. Alright, Night Trooper, are you dropping anything for me today? 1 shard. Thank you for the shard. Yeah, let's do Luthen. I mean, Mol said it last time. Wow, I got 5 out of 7 there, I think? That's not bad. It's been a bit of a slog lately trying to get gear, because missing that raid really hit us. I mean, I am not farming fleet nodes for this. It's just too wasteful. So yeah, I've just got to wait, and it's kind of irritating. Thankfully, I suppose that's the same gear piece, so I've got time to work on it. I don't think I've ever gone for ship Angie first, unless like I'm really close to a gear 13 I've been waiting for. Okay, Kairos. No, we don't. I don't know why I looked there. I don't ever use get on these Kairos. Well, get or Grand Arena currency. The only time I have actually used it is when I've been farming Darkside GLs and I need, well, the Darkside tokens. And I'm not farming the shock prod, so I need to just keep my stock up. Alright, Jar Jar.
Should a player focus on getting their journey guide target to 7 stars before moving on to the next character?
Okay, before I answer that, can I just ask, did anyone else then hear double, or was it just me? If it was just me, I don't mind. But to answer the question, yeah, it did echo. Cheers for that, Kit. But yeah, I would say focus on getting a character to 7 stars. So stay doing Thrawn, and they've got Thrawn unlocked at 5 star. Make sure you get him to 7 star, because then you can just move on for the character once you've geared Thrawn up. Whereas if you move on, even though you've got the character, you haven't really got the max out of the character. So yeah, always try and make sure you finish a journey guide character. Say Thrawn, because I feel like Thrawn's one of the early ones, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's like when you play Marvel Strike Force, for instance. That's a just one game that comes to mind. I know there you can have 5 out of 7 stars and it's usable. You know, you don't really need to worry about 7 stars, or at least when I played it, you didn't. But I feel like in Swaggo, you really do need 7 to get that full use out of a toon. There might be the odd ones that you don't need it, like, I'll say you don't need it, but you don't have to rush it, like, I mean, this isn't Journey Guide, by the way, but I'm thinking of someone like Wat Tambul. You don't really need gear on Wat. You just need to be able to use his Zeta. So there's things like that where, yeah, you will need to get Wat up to Relic 7 at some point for Master Kenobi, but the main thing in Wat's kit means you want the Zeta for a bonus turn. So you could have him at whatever gear it is that unlocks, you know. Oh yeah, but equally, if someone's just starting out, then Crons aren't the biggest problem, are they? They can become a problem, but I wouldn't say they're, you know, the problem. What am I doing? It's not Django, we finished Django, it's Mando. Alright, we're going to get this to 19, and we go further though. Oh yes, my favourites list is notorious. I will say that if you're a new player, don't do what I do with my favourites, because it's bad habits. I try and reduce it, and then I add something else to it. Come on. Hey! Yeah, that was kind of good. We got the hit, and then... Kind of tempting to calibrate it just to see if I get a secondary hit on it. Oh well. But yeah, it's like I've got a lot here, but I feel like they're all things that I need to have in my head. Like, right now, Queen Amidala's only here just to remind me that she's next for an Omicron. I think it's... I can't remember which one it is next, actually, if it's the lead or the special, but I know she gets a Nomi next. Jar Jar, I'm putting relics into, so he's here for that. Then, these 4 are all here for Gen Master Kenobi, which is my next big farm. So I could leave them off for a bit, but I want them here as a reminder that I'm doing them. DTMG and Lutheran are my current Gear 12 to relic farms for the fact that, you know, the Conquest units that I feel like they deserve taking up to relic. Off Rebel Scout I said I'd do for my guild, so that's high on the list. That's probably after Jar Jar, to be honest. Arguably, for now, I could remove Paz and Caloran for the fact that they're not going up to relics anytime soon. Similar with IG-12. That shortened it down a bit. The Bad Batch are here just purely because I needed to remind myself that I can farm something. But I've got Night Trooper, DTP, and Morgan will be farmable soon, so I could arguably remove those 2. Oh, and Enoch as well. So there's a logic behind it. Oh, and if I'm doing DTMG, I want the Troopers up as well. You're currently doing Phoenix team for Thrawn. Most of that team is a 7-star. Yeah, Sabine I feel is one that is very easy to sort of neglect. I mean, I'm looking at mine and she's Rally 3 because I got the Phoenix bundle a while ago. But I know for the longest time I had her at, I don't know, about Gear 8. And I don't know what it was, but something pushed me to take it to Gear 12 and then the pack bumped me up to R3. But on my free-to-play account, I'm pretty sure she's only something like, I don't know, Gear 8? I'm actually kind of curious. Yeah, back Gear 8. I do need to give him some attention. Yeah, it is a great team to farm. For what it's worth, it's definitely a good team to have at this point in the game. I feel like I'm missing something not having Phoenix on that account, but it's not the worst either. I feel like I've got things that let me get away with it. Okay. Yeah, so what I would say... Sorry, I'm just trying to work out what you're getting at. So for credits, the way I've personally done it of late, I'll just grab these if I've got raid currency. But you probably do get a fair amount from Galactic War, which, for the record, I haven't done my sim for. But yeah, I mean, if I restart this, I can't remember how much you get exactly, but what is it, about 150? No, it didn't seem that. I don't know why I said 150. 25 crystals, about 647k credits. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't use crystals or anything like that to get credits. They're good, but you don't go out your way to get them. I haven't seen it, no, but I've seen a lot of... Yeah, is it? No, that's a compliment I wouldn't have thought would be levelled at it. I mean, I saw the trailer. The trailer was enough to pique my interest. I'm not a Lego person generally like that, you know, like I don't think, oh, I'll watch a Lego movie. But yeah, I'll admit the trailer did catch my eye. Sorry, I'm trying to work out what I'm modding. Come on, we did BAM. What's next? Toggles. I'm guessing that's his square. Yeah, I gathered based on what I saw with Jar Jar, they were throwing cannon out the window. Again, I like the idea of that. Just having a bit of fun with things. Poggle. Yours. Is that at 11? Yeah. Speed, offense, defense, protection. Yep. Yeah. Ezra won't be available until this. Is it December? No, November. And that's if you've got the 330 shards via conquest. Remember that how many there were. It does not. Ezra Exile will only be Jedi and... Oh, hang on, my face cam's covering it. It'll only be Jedi and Spectre. There we go. So, yeah, he's the brand new toy. I wouldn't say he's whale food, but he's... I say he isn't whale food because I'll be getting him, but... he's down the list. You know, he's certainly the furthest down the road that we're getting at the moment. At least that's on a list. I mean, these two are available if you've actually got them, and I haven't got Third Sister either. Okay. Then yeah, I'd say late is fair. The thing with Conquest characters, you can only really start getting them at 4 million GP. So by the time you're at 4 million, you can be quite behind on them, which is not good. I say that with sympathy, you know, it's like, on my free-to-play account, I haven't got all the Conquest characters, and I feel like my account there suffered a little bit because, you know, I've not got, say, Taron Malicos or Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. You know, there's just things I would benefit from that I haven't got. But I think that's just how it is. You know, they kind of wanted to make these characters really hard to get and exclusive. Which I can't say I agree on, at least to the degree they are. You know, I think something like Commander Ahsoka, Maul, Boba Fett, and Django, I think they should all be a bit easier than they are right now. I mean, the only other way to get them, besides Proving Grounds, is these things. And I say these things, it's this and get 3. Like, you can get Maul there. And I don't know about anyone else, it just isn't great. I feel like there could be more, but hey ho. think I'm all done. I think I am. Just in time for Grand Arena. Okay. Cash these in. I'll tell you what, let's run an ad break now, eh? Let's just get it out of the way before that starts. Right, grab these and we should be good. Ooh, we got Zeta. No worries, Cubic, no worries. Alright, just having something to drink for those of you who can actually still hear me. I'm really trying to be mindful that if there's an ad break, I don't want people missing anything important. Or at least what they might feel is important. Let's pull this up. What's this guy's name? I forgot. Lestractum. Okay, let's put the camera up here. Ad break's nearly over. Sorry, Mol, your message has just shown up. What was that? It would be a nice thing to see a proving grounds for normal conquest players, reduce shards but start getting them at 2 million or so. I completely agree. I mean, I think if you're able to do easy conquest, then you should passively get shards of those characters I mentioned, you know, Cat, Maul, Boba. If you can do normal conquest passively, I think you should get the rest of those shards for those characters. Maybe even some early progress on those ones that came after. But I just think to myself, there should be more motivation for doing easy and normal conquest, because it's like there's drafts in JM Guild, Crimson's former guild, and I always feel for him because it's like he was talking about conquest last week, and I'm like, I mean, if you want to put the effort into it, fine, you know, it's not going to be wasted time for you, but the rewards don't really match the effort you should put into conquest at that level, so it kind of feels hard to advise someone to focus on it. Now, if they said, right, you get the conquest characters from doing it, that's a different story. Alright, so Tamin is up against Lestractum. I don't know this guild in Ninja. Is it anything big? 587 million. Okay. Apparently they're on Telegram. And Russian. Okay. I'm assuming Russian. So, GP, we're 11.1, they're 12.1. We're 277 Zetas, they're 335. We're 5 Omicrons ahead in Grand Arena, 3 GLs behind. We're 34 Rally units behind, 201 to 235. 5 pluses, we are 25 behind, so not ideal. Speeds, we're looking good here. 78 to 46 on the 25 score. 233 to 237, so a little behind, but very, very small digits. Bit worse on the 15s, but hopefully that doesn't come into play too much. Decrons. Just looking at that again, they do have the numerical advantage. Yeah, I was just counting that in my head. Because this is cumulative, if I'm right. 52, 3, 5, 43. So add them up, you get that, essentially. Pretty much. So, yeah, numerically they've got more crons. Hopefully the extra stats I've got on the 9s are good. But equally, I've said this before, if they've got a whole bunch of level 6s that are decent, like support crons, attacker crons, tank crons, etc., it won't matter how many 9s I've got. So yeah, no surprises on the GLs. Got Raver, Bo-Katan, Jar Jar, Queen Amidala. Misa in trouble. So they've got their cat ready for Galactic Legend Ahsoka. Rex is next at 324. By the way, 368 cat, that is bleeding fast. 349 Armourer. Then 345 Scout Trooper. 336 Queen Amidala. 331 Boss Nass. 315 Malgus. 335 Bush. 312 Starkiller, a bit fast that. And 329 Hermit. So, yeah, there's a few wonky ones there. I mean, Scout, I wouldn't say needs that much speed. And I'd say Starkiller is a bit fast as well for what he needs. So, interesting. I mean, again, people can look at mine. They might look at mine and say, why is your Adrad so fast? And I'm like, I like fast Adrad. So, point being, there's no definitive right answer. You know what I mean? It's all opinion. So this is the plan that we've got based on what their historical defenses have been. Now, there might be some changes because this is based on previous 3v3, and there were different datacrons in play, but this is what we're planning for going in. So, I've put JKR on Malgus. That's going to be something like JKR and Cal with someone. Jabba isn't expected, so I've got Afra for Dash. If Jabba's there, that's got to change. Even then, it's not a cert. We got Malik just doing some solo work on some Ewoks. Night Sisters tentatively were put on Tarful, but that is probably going to change because we are going to need 2 of the big hitter Night Sisters. Then we got Malgus versus DTMG. Southwall, Bane versus Leia. JML versus Lord Vader. Blacker with Dakar and Zombie versus JMK. That should be doable now. Dear Starkiller against Rey. Touche, Kit, touche. Imps versus Crew. Honestly, I didn't know what else to do there, so I just put something down. Newt Dooku, why not? Iden versus Cody. I mean, it's Cody. Bounty Hunters, that is really versus Tuskens. Basically, Mando, Annihilate, boom, gone. Whatever EP Mora team we can concoct for Finn, and Inks versus Qui-Gon, that should be fine. So, let's just see how much of that matches up. So, no changes from my last round. Oh, hang on, before we carry on, let me just show you briefly how the last round did go on, because there wasn't an attack of sorts, but they did hit me. Yeah, they did clear Jabba, but then they took one and failed on Leia. So, yeah, I'll take that. So, back to current round, for those of you who don't know. We've got Quadme, we've got Mon Mothma, Adrad, CLS, and Shakti. Southwall, as before, Rex 5s, Rey, Ben, Cal, Jabba, Finn, and Leia. I want to say Rey then. Rey's here. Okay, let's see how much of that planning was worth it. Probably all of it. Yep, I would say all of it. Malgus, Tarful, Dash with Vandor, and is that Veteran? Clone Wars Chewie, wow. Not many times you see Clone Wars Chewie out in the wild. DTMG and Ewoks. Down the south we've got Leia, Brew, Lord Vader, Kenobi, and Rey, and that is a Padme Cron JMK team as well. So this guy definitely hasn't changed his defenses. Interesting. But I think we stick with what we were planning. Okay. one get JMK out the way. I feel like JMK could be annoying. Especially if I mess it up, which I hope I don't, but... Yeah, we need Zombie and Daka. Although, if I remember right, do we put Daka in the first slot? I seem to remember something about Daka first slot for this battle. Okay. Well, you've seen me for a while. I've always done Zombie Daka. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want all of these crons, so I think I'll just apply this for the PD and crit damage. The zombies here just to eat up the leap. But honestly, we can just go straight for Cat anyway. Sorry about that, folks. Couldn't see the game, and I thought, what's gone on? I thought I broke something. Weird, you only really notice things like that when you're in a battle because, like, there's no menu music because of John Williams. I love the guy, but I really wish he wouldn't keep threatening to want money off me. Okay. Beautiful. I would. Alright, time for a smackdown. When you're ready. When you're ready. I'll tell you what, the AI's not being derpy. Alright, I say that and then JMK does actually go and do that. Is it bad that I want Daka to die so that she gets full health? Oh well. 63. That's a counter I haven't done in a while. Right, Sith Assassin. I do need... Well, I don't need this Cron, but I like this Cron here. I'll tell you what. Timing with US stream, US viewers is always interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. I think it's just one of them things where I liked his insurance, especially against GLs, but I get your point. If he doesn't need it, I'll resist temptation. Okay, so Ray screwed me over on Crimson last time, so I'm hoping this is straightforward today. Well, that last one wasn't attack again. got a lot of prawns on defense. $57. Just there before the ult. Okay, Lord Vader. Okay, so I need Cal and Raven. So these three should be fine. I mean, I wouldn't call that an A-tier Lord Vader. Again, I wouldn't really say I've got much to go with this, though. I mean... we could apply that, but I don't really think it's worth it. What's this Kron? They gain grit. And there's protection off. I wonder if this one's more friendly for bounty hunters then. Because we tried it yesterday. And it went belly up, but I assume this is a... Oh, hang on, saying that. Was it... What was that Bosk yesterday, didn't they? Alright, so defending Dekron primary. That. Yeah, it's got the dot level 3. Yeah, it's alright. So 72% win rate if it's just Lord Vader. You know, I'm going to go back down memory lane a minute. Galactic, thank you for the raid. We're doing a bit of streamception here by accident. Bear with me. Where was it? Here we go. Ah, it was 5v5. No wonder it worked well. In fairness, it was a beauty of a shot. 648k. But yeah, I think that relegates this to a backup plan. I think in 3v3 it's just got too much of an element of risk. Okay, so I'm here again though with the actual planning stuff. And thank you for the follow as well, Licoritic. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, thank you very much. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, let's just have a quick look at that again. I know I've just pulled these details in, but let's find them again. So, damage over. Yeah, Lord Vader's the defender. So that should be... Oh, hang on, that's if it's just Lord Vader. Let's just hone in on that. What are the percentages like? Right, drops to 57. What if we include those who are actually with, like Knight's sister? That's not bad. I mean, the other one isn't going to do too much. Let's give it a go. The Crons that are doing me. It is where I do agree with you, Kit. You know, if Bane doesn't need one, then I shouldn't do it. But what is done is done. I've just thought, doesn't a Great Cron do nothing essentially with Lord Vader? I mean, isn't that essentially like he can't do it anyway? I don't know if I'm just imagining that though. But because Lord Vader converts to protection to health, surely that doesn't have an impact anyway. Like, it's the Cron's doing what Lord Vader does anyway. Ah, okay, yeah, that is fair. I forgot about that detail. I knew there'd be something I overlooked. We can't really do any... Actually, saying that, we could slow Lord Vader down a little bit. Pull and assist to get rid of that protection off. Yeah, I'm not ulting until he ults. Alright, there's the ult. Right, that's the dots cleansed. We're going to increase cooldowns and we're going full Hoda to assist just to try and heal up Hoda a little bit. That didn't work. Okay, just gotta manage Lord Vader now. I feel like these two can win this, it's just a bit of management.
Katherin cheered X500. I'm going to head out. You have a good one tonight, man.
And say thank you very much, Kit. Hope you're alright, man. Oh, have a good night, man. Sorry.
Twitch cheered X75. We added 50 bits and 25 bonus bits to Katherin's cheer.
I say thank you very much, Twitch. Alright, we got through that in one, so that's not bad. And then it's just crew to finish up here. Let's have a look. Is there anything I need to be concerned about? 234... 285, that's a pretty quick crew. You know, I've got Gungans on offhand. I don't think they do too much with the shield, so I suppose we could afford to put Bombardier in. Alright, you're the one with the army, so we're going to just focus on you. Okay, so worst comes to worst, we got rid of the army. Okay, Perma healing immunity. I'll sort you out, okay? Okay. Sorry, Duck. Western Goose, thank you for follow. Hello there. Alright. This went pretty smoothly. What have we got here? All as expected. We've got Qui-Gon, Cody, and some clones. Tuskens, Binzori, and Dooku. Alright. Again, this is the price you pay, as I found out last round on Crimson, for not changing your defense when new crons are in circulation. Okay, so Jedi. Kinda tempting to do that. Where I need to get Mace bigger. All my clones are on defense. That's why I'm thinking maybe Gas could just chill in here. Just that little bit of extra damage. We need it. What rank does it go from one team per five to one team per sector to 5? So if it's one team per sector, I'm assuming that's Carbonite. I think they've got a breakdown on the Swaggo wiki. One sec. Because they did a post about it years ago, but that's... I don't know if that'll be on the forum now. Here we go. This is the breakdown of it. There we go. So in Carbonite, it's broke down. There we go. 1 fleet, and then it's 1-1-1. So when you go into Bronzium, it's 3 at the back, 2 on the front walls. In Chromium, it's 4 at the back, 3 on the front walls. Erodium, 5 at the back, 4 on the front walls. And then Kyber is 5-5-5. So yeah, it gradually goes up. Couldn't remember the actual breakdown though. It has been a while since I had to think about it. Alright, let's give this a go. No worries, no worries. Like I say, it's been a while since I had to think about it myself. Okay, let's pop him. And I kind of want to hit Raven with this because we're just going to insta-kill Malak. Okay, we're going to swap with Cal. Basic. And we're going to swap with Gas. Okay. Not ideal. We'll base it there again. And again we'll do Armor Shred on Raven. Okay, so we lose Raven. But we can just do an insta-kill on Malgus. Okay, so this isn't good. Yeah, okay. We'll submit it because the lead's gone, but that is not a nice drop. Actually, I think that's one I'm going to come back to. I want to see what's left. So, let's go to the next one that's kind of nagging at me a little bit. I think this will be alright. Oh, hang on, we have got an ad break coming up. So with that in mind, I will run it now just because I know that we're going to have a battle in a minute. It could take more than 2 minutes, so let's get that out of the way. There we go, that pops up as well for you, Weston. But yeah, I don't feel like this one's going too bad so far. We've obviously just had that drop, but I think it could have gone a lot worse so far. I mean, there were 4 Galactic Legends on the south wall. So this wall we're attacking now, it's mainly just the little bits and bobs, if you like, things that just need clean up a little bit. So yeah, fingers crossed we're going to be okay with that. Just getting the screen back on. So we're going to take down this DTMG. Let me get the rest of my plan up. Yeah, so we've got DTMG. We're going Mallet the Ewoks. I don't really know what we're going to do with Tarthal yet. That's a bit of a funky one. But yeah, everything else is pretty much how we'd hope, so shouldn't be anything too out there. I think it's just finding the cheap things we can throw at some of the troublemakers. Like Wampa's knocking about, and I'm thinking maybe we could throw that at Cody. Okay, we are back, yep. Okay. Let's go again. So, I think we just play this out. I remember that scout was really quick, so I am actually going to put a revive Chron on just in case that juices up this DTMG a bit. I hope it's just me being overly cautious, but you never know. Okay, basics. Kind of forced into doing basics. Alright, more fear. Alright, just needs a love tap. There we go. That's the kind of love we like to show. And can we finish it? Oh, that's a bit... I was going to say, I didn't like all that protection coming back. Just annoying more than anything. Alright, Malik, you can deal with these murder bears. Well, if not, I want my Malik to get mended. And say, just take your time. Kind of interesting that Nisa crit, but the other two didn't, even though they've got crit chance up. I was going to say, that should have been a fear. I think I saw it. Don't mind wake-it-hurting me. Alright, nice and straightforward, that 59. Kinda want to leave these two as well for a minute. Let's go to the back wall. There's some nibbles back there. So... we'll take in Grand Inquisitor here. Yeah, it's got to be Qui-Gon. I think I've messed this up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've messed this up because Anakin is going to yeet me in a minute. The only way I can think of slowing it is if I let him AoE now. There we go. Just simply put, that won't do as much damage. Alright, we're back on track. I shouldn't have done the AoE with Grand first opportunity I got. All right. I really do think Wampa can deal with this. I've got Tuscans as well. I forget about my Tuscans. We've got Maul if we want to try some Mando thing. Alright, so they didn't take to the days, but to be fair, they've got a lot going on right now. You'll get the message soon enough. You know, once they realise that Cody's not going to do anything. They're with a very poor leader. Say that, I really do hope we see more Cody, like in another series or something. They left this story really in a sort of interesting place, and I'm like, what happened to him? Okay, so let's get the bounty hunters in here. And I am going to use Insight again. Just want to kind of get an idea of what the best comp for it would be. Because it's going to involve Mando, but what else? I'm assuming it was... Oh, hang on, there isn't even an army. But it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, I mean, yeah, as expected, that's kind of a wipeout. We could Paltz Mara it. That might be better than doing Finn. Although that's 97.5 and they're trashy for me. So I think we use that. Yeah, I found that a very odd choice putting these on defense. It's like, they aren't exactly a great defensive team without Omicron. Okay, so go for Chieftain. $57. All right. We can do EP here. I've got Gidme as well. That's kind of nice to have up my sleeve. Let's do Vader. We can get Zori out of stealth. Okay, basic, 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 brush, basic. Bit of a shame Papa Palps lost some protection there. Didn't matter. Didn't even matter. Alright, final one for this wall. We've got Newt, Django. Oh, I haven't got B1. Alright, what else have I got? Just seen that, by the way. Ralicate Poggle. That's some level of commitment. Let's use Tuscans. Why not? I don't think I need Tuscans up north. Okay, let's get rid of them buffs. We're on 14 momentum, so we'll just do basics. Okay, we didn't get killed. That's nice. And we can do that. $55, we can live with that. But yeah, I feel like I've still got a load left, which is really nice at this stage. So I think we're just going to use Bounty Hunters to clean this up. So Bosk's on defense. So I think we do... Aura? Aura feels weird. Put myself off that straight away. I'm gonna go Fennec even though I'm not sold on it. Alright, Uno reverse. Get rid of Bastila. And bye-bye. Okay, not great banners, but it's cleaned. So for this, I don't think we've got rebels. Or traditional rebels. Oh, I've just seen Veteran Smuggler, right. Yeah, that's a little bit interesting. I know I shouldn't do this, but I kind of want to see if it does anything. I've not tried this on offense. Let me apply a Cron. I shouldn't do this. This is just kind of wasteful, but I'm curious. Yeah, this is a bad idea. My curiosity got the better of me. Because in theory, you should be able to create a terminal loop. Nah, we're out. They're going to just nuke Atbar as soon as it takes a turn. Yeah. I wanted to give it a go, because I thought there might be something there, but no, that was just bad. Let's do Bam, Chewy Harm. Western Goose, thank you for the sub. Here we go. I'll be honest, I don't know where that sub goal came from. 17 out of 30. I think Twitch might have done that. Either way, thank you. Count. Okay, 15 stacks. We can aim that at Smuggler. We'll pop that on Horn. Alright, 37, that's not too bad. And then we'll do... Where are you, Trip? There you are. We'll do that to finish. I mean, this doesn't concern me. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but it doesn't really bother me. Okay, bat wall. Profundity. Okay, they've gone triple attacker and they put dagger in the starting lineup just to make things a bit more interesting. Thank you for that, Lestractum. You see, I only really have one way out of this. So I'm just going to have to go with it, but this could be where the whole round falls apart purely because my counters aren't reliable. That's why people say fleet harder. I'm not exactly fleeting harder right now. I do prefer 5v5. I think it's just nice knowing your counters a bit better. 3v3, I feel like I cope with it better than some people do in terms of I don't moan about it as such, but I do have a preference for 5s. I mean, it's just a vanilla game. It's hard not to prefer that, really, at least from my point of view. I know there are people who have maybe rosters that are suited to 3s more. Okay, so there's the dagger. Do the flyby. Yeah, we didn't get the kill. This is Sif Assassin. Oh, okay, losing Defender, that's rough. And our next reinforcement is dead. Yeah, we lose another. This is just not working. Yep. I think Fleet has beaten me here. Let's see what we can do. Let's bring in Ebenork. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. If you feel like your roster's a bit smaller, it definitely can be more suited to 3s. I mean, I feel like mine's got quite a few options, so I can actually spread my units around, but it's the actual counters that bother me at times. Like something that would work in 5s is just no one dead in 3s. Oh. Right, we got one out. Oh, this is horrid. Horrid. It's got to be Plo. I mean, I would have bought an Ebonaught, but the counter just wrecked us. Alright, we got Taunt. They might even have their ult already. Alright, we'll take a chance that we can get a hit here. Yeah, that's not bad. We're dead there, though. So that will bring in Houndstooth. We got Malevolence. At this point, I'm just trying to piecemeal as much of it as I can as far as can I afford to use Profundity on Leviathan? I think the simple answer is no. Okay. Could always stun. No reason not to. Alright, Sunfac down. Hyena's nearly down. Okay, that was not welcome. I've just realised I could have targeted Outrider then. Not the worst thing, but kind of irritating. I don't want reinforce with a Vulture, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, I'm in the danger zone now. More than I was. Wow. Things shouldn't surprise me in this game, but they do. Brutal. Yeah, this is just an horrendous fleet wall. I mean... let's go back to this. I think we could do some Radis things here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Walls like this just irritate me. It's like, really, you put everything down. Part and parcel, but it doesn't mean it can't irritate. Okay, we've got Slave 1 out. Houndstooth I'm concerned about. Here it is. It could be unkillable. Just depends what happens here. Okay, we've got Tenacity up. That was a decent bit of damage. We bring in our last reinforcement. I mean, I could all focus on Razorcrest. Okay, that will die down to that. We've got 3 minutes. It's possible we could whittle it down. Sorry, one sec. There we go. This might be a full auto situation. I don't know. Could be full auto as far as we just haven't got the power to get through otherwise. Alright, 3 concussion mines, that's decent. Got it. 51. Alright, so 1 ship down. So if I could do something with Negotiator here, which is very difficult considering I haven't got Plow, I might have a chance. I don't give myself much hope here. Alright, so Negotiator goes. Kind of tempting to not... Well, saying that we haven't got the ability anyway, so let's just do that for now. No real buffs to target, so I think we just bring in Clone Sergeant for now. Just give him someone to hit. That isn't Anakin. Right, fair bit of days on the enemy team. Okay, we weren't stealth, so we didn't get marked. Yeah, we can afford to do Ahsoka now. Okay, we can do that to get Outrider out of stealth and then kill it. Now it's just these two. Two cleanups. I'm going to snooze that ad break. I want to try and get this done. Rebels. I think I just leave it at that, because there are ships there that could make up another fleet. Something tells me I won't get down to 1. We haven't got the units I would like. We can still follow the normal flow of the battle, but it'll probably still result in a loss. Ideally, we can get 1 out. Okay, so we're going to do that. That's very good. We're going to wiggle. And we will bring in Phantom now. This is the issue, they will go for Outrider. I think they go for Outrider. Alright, that's 74%. Now we stealth Outrider. You have to go for Y-Wing. Okay, that was a couple of assists. There's the nuke. A lot of foresight there, I don't like it. 86%, we're not getting ult. Surely not. Wow, we got it. I don't believe we got that. That is fantastic. I thought we were dead and buried. Just those late assists clutched it. Alright. Bad banners all around in Fleet, but we did clear it. 1964, final school. Yeah, I mean, that fleet was horrible. I don't feel I need to say it again. It was just horrible. I said it again. Yeah, wow. Hopefully it's enough. Hopefully. Alright, so the outbreak's going to be on the minute. So whilst that's happening, I'll go here. And I will manually run it. Let's have a look. What's this guy's ally code? Here we go. Okay, we're all sorted here. Okay. Just a little by-the-by thing while I'm here, because I know it's we've had a few tonight already, so thank you. But I am 76 followers away on YouTube from 1,000 followers. So if you followed tonight, thank you very much. But if you haven't, I would appreciate a follow, because 1,000's a nice goal, isn't it? little bit off on YouTube. I think we're in 600-700s there. I think 600s. I think I'm wishing it was 700s. Yeah, 691, so 9 subs away there from 700. That'd be a nice goal as well. I'll just put that out there. Anyway, we don't need to look at the TW post, so last round, Laderick. I mentioned it earlier, I didn't really do great as far as offense, so they were pretty efficient. They did trip up on Qui-Gon. I think they were right on the south. Yeah, nothing big there. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Sadly, we couldn't get the win because we were blocked by Leia and Jabba. So we go again. Now, this one, I do feel a bit because Kamul, who we're up against, I think it's one of the biggest mismatches that's been in my favour in a long time. Like, it might even be the biggest mismatch. So, on the off chance Kamul watches this, I do apologise for being on the other end of it, but I always say there's a reason why you face someone, so I'd take it as a compliment. Let's bring up the compare, though, just to explain what's going on. Here we go. So you can see straight away, GP, it's 10.2 to 8, so 4 million GP, sorry, 2 million GP, I don't know where I got 4 million from. It's pretty big. Then 252 Zetas to 159, 26 Omicrons to 19, 6 GLs to 2, then Relics 159 to 126, Relic 5 Pluses 136 to 101. Yeah, this already feels bad. I mean, 40 to 17 on the mods, 25s, 20s are 166 to 88, and 15s at 306 to 264, so we're ahead in all of them. And we got more Datacron rolls, I would say. I mean, yeah, I feel like we're pretty comfortable on Crons, at least by comparison. So, yeah, they've got Jabba and JMK. I'm missing Jabba and Leia, but that's it. As far as characters, they haven't got Adrad, so no Profundity. They have got Malgus, so they've got Leviathan. No Built Dash, no Afra, no Ben, no Zori, no Taran, Drogon, because Leia. No Bo-Katan or Jar Jar, but they do have Queen Amidala. They haven't got Maul, they have got Cat. No Cal Kestis. So yeah, just looking at the speeds, I'll glance at them anyway. I feel like Savage is a bit fast, and arguably Vader is, but the rest seem within reason. Maybe even Bane's just a touch too fast. You probably don't need a 272 Bane, but it doesn't hurt, I'd say. So overall, I wouldn't say the modding's under question. So yeah, this really does feel like a bit of a mismatch. I always have to be wary though, because I've said this before and then I've got whopped. So we've got to pay respect. Yeah, I've got Raver. That's one thing to take into account as well. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting 2 GLs, which could be a bit rough for them because then they've got off meta what I put down. So we'll see. We'll see how they get on. Let's assume it's the same defense. Actually, I'll leave tier this time because I do think they might tweak it a little. So I have changed my defense from the last round. We've got GG on the front wall. Actually, if you were here last time, you would have seen it. GG on the front wall. We've got Ewoks. We've got Gas, GI, and Boba. Down south, we've got Qui-Gon. We've got Malgus, Din Zori. We've got Rey, and we've got Lord Vader. Let's see how that gets on. So what are we facing? We're facing Raver, Shaq, Newt, CLS, and Padme. Is that what we saw? Yeah, that looks like bang on the money. And this looks bang on the money as well. Qui-Gon, Jabba, JMK, Gas, and fifth brother. Yeah, bang on the money. So I think we're safe here. I think we've got a plan. Very weird though. I don't know how they've got this high if they haven't been placing datachroms, because that would be the thing that kind of strikes out at me. So I can only assume they've just forgotten again. Alright, let's start here. We've got first order. That should be okay. I don't have a support cron. I think we'll go for that, just for the fact that, fair enough, that could be nice if we hit onto protection with a First Order Stormtrooper counter-attack thing, or Hux call and assist, but the crit damage is the main reason. I'll say this as well, I'm struggling total tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, I think we do that for the simple reason we can't call the assist yet anyway. Go wait for the deadly bluff to go. Okay, Slacker has lost it. Okay, so Chrysanthemum comes back. Okay, counter. It could be. That's actually a very good idea. I didn't really think of that. But it would make sense. I can't think of any other reason why someone like this would be this high up. Also, it's the lack of engagement that's catching me. Because they don't put Leviathan on defense. If you go by history, the fleet defense is Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator. I mean, it feels a touch weird, that. I always forget this, the way of doing this. Right, so not perfect, but it's Echo Tech. And I did get Tech up a bit again, 290. Yeah, I'll take the hit then. I knew it was going to happen, but I was like, go on. There's probably a more clinical way of doing that. Actually, I would throw him away, but Bane could probably use them. genuinely try and think of something small I can just throw at it. Maybe do Crew Kylo Executioner. And so that's great. You have to laugh how that form switch just derails you for about a solid minute. Okay, back to plan. We're going to do a mirror match. Out of curiosity, what was the cat's speed? 354, it'll be faster than me. I was debating if I could maybe... Well, I haven't got R2 anyway, but if I'd got R2, maybe that would have been an option. Alright. Might as well split it. Quite literally mirror, mirror. Anything you can do, I can do as well. Although apparently I can't land that healing immunity. Alright, we'll land that. Okay, now we'll call Cat. I'm wondering if this is where health modding came in. Like, maybe my cat was just a little bit more tankier. I mean, I also don't know. It could just be RNG, which hits landed. Alright, 53. I've got CLS down here. Is that Echo and Arc? Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, let's go here. Ooh. Yeah, a couple of assists, please. Who's going to die here, isn't he? Wow. Went for Horn. Wow. That was a weird gas. Okay, last one. Imps. You know what? I did say that in my plan, but I'm changing it. We're going Rogue One. Yeah, if I'd have got the... I'd put Rogue One down to take down Ewoks, and I'm thinking it's just more fitting these take down some Empire. We are missing the decent level 6 for Rogue One here. Hopefully we can get it though. By the by, I didn't do any Datacron farming earlier. Could do with doing that later. There we go. 57. Bat wall as expected. Oh wow, that's a very low gear Phoenix. I mean, I was going to use JML on that, but I could probably just use JML. Yeah, wow. I think you were onto something, Mol. I think it's screaming that kind of account now. Well, I've got Watt available now, so we'll do that. But yeah, I said this guy, it was a mismatch at the start, and I'm thinking, if he's one of those Erodium accounts that ended up in Kyber by accident, then man oh man, he's had a rough time of it of late. I mean, granted, he's been getting good rewards, so you can't say too hard a time, but you know, if you want to engage with the game mode, it's a pretty tough arena to be in. This song, it reminds me of something out of Persona 5, or the Persona series. If I didn't know it was just random music, I would think that. You know what? It might be a touch disrespectful. You know what? We won't go completely disrespectful, but we are going to do that. I mean, that was just too easy. I was going to do imps before. I think we just do Savage here. I mean, my memory, there's no real healing in these three except for Wicked Zeta. I'm getting greedy. I want solos. Trouble is, I'm just not seeing solos now. No, I'm gonna have to take a squad in. It's a shame though, because I'm now really... I've got loads of wiggle room. Oh, okay, Inquisitors are on defense. Let's mix it up a touch. A smidgen of touches. Go on, we'll do this, but I'm going to experiment a little. Like, normally, first thing you do with Piat is Empress Trap. But I kind of want to see if the AoE can get the other two out. Okay. Can't get them out. Let's get Quill out. I mean, it was still 57, but there's probably something that could have soloed it. What can we do here? I'm thinking DLS we can do a JML on, so I'm thinking, how about we two-man this? I mean, this kind of feels rough on them, but it's like... Yeah, it's just the best option to me. Clean 58. Okay, Raver. Got Bane. We got Darth Maul. Alright, 55. Shaq is Wampa food. Let me prioritize Rax. Oh, and we can't. Okay, maybe a touch of risk here if we don't get Rax out quick enough. Rex was dealt with appropriately. Let us go Malik this. Why not? I mean, I don't feel like Extortion does anything here, so I feel like we're fine to carry on. I've got to keep Django under control just for the simple fact it's got healing immunity. Okay, healing immunity again, that's not nice. Okay, we'll submit. I've just realised I didn't do Starkiller properly there. Oh well. And I wanted to just give him a lead. I wasn't really worried too much about what he was doing. Okay. Again, not too bad. Could definitely be more efficient. Alright, 58, nice and smooth. And then the final team is what we're going to use Treya with. Ooh, we use the Nihilus Kron. Doesn't really matter, but bit of a shame. Yeah, Ayla's just gonna die. Suck. Okay, 57 again. Yeah, so a couple of drops, not ideal. Got 2 minutes 30 until an ad break, so I'm actually going to try and squeeze this battle in that time. And I'm being ballsy because we're looking reasonably comfortable. We get the dodge again. And the bad assist. I swear the game knows if you try and underman this battle. Alright, pass that there. Yeah, the cleanse, the heal. Alright, we're up to 85% ult. That gives us another 10. And hopefully that gets us close to the end. Alright, we can send the ship away. But we ain't doing much with just Y-Wing. So annoying, ship RNG. Alright, just to be clear, the ad break's starting in 18 seconds, so you might miss the end of this battle. Actually, I'll press snooze. I don't think we win still, but just so that there's no risk of it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, 3 are in the red. We'll clean it up, no problem, but drop banners. Alright, negotiator, we do this. Alright, I'm glad he always does the AoE. Would have been a bit awkward otherwise. Right, pull the buffs. Done, Anakin. Right, there he goes again. We'll nuke Ahsoka, and that gets unbarring. Okay. Let's do that. Ugh. Well, comeuppance helps. I'm surprised that it took so long there to bring in for us to take a turn with Rey, though. Hey, Starset, how you doing, man? Thank you for the resub. There we go, pop that down here. You doing alright, man? $71. I made a boo-boo. I undermanned Profundity versus Executor. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And that. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Aloha. Let's change to Aloha. And say it's a good time over there. Oh, I've just realised it was buff immunity. Ugh. Yeah, bring and Plo, just keep Anakin safe. 5 months. Guess that's a fair chunk of time for you. Sorry, I don't know why I haven't been able to talk much tonight. Feel like my throat's closing up. But yeah, guys, I hope you're having a good time. I mean, I've only seen Hawaii on TV, but it always looks a nice place to go to, so hopefully it's nice to work there. But yeah, second GA of the night, and we've won 2015. I'm curious what you think, Starset, because Mole brought this up earlier. To me, this guy probably is one of these Erodium drops. I mean, if I move my cam again. The front wall, I mean, okay. Fish Brothers, sometimes you see it. It's not the worst front wall there. They've only got 2 GLs as well. But then you look here, they've got a barely geared Phoenix. Some Ewoks. Malgus, okay, fair enough. Old Ben with Queel and IG barely geared. And some Geos. Yeah, the whole thing sort of screams like a Rhodium account that jumped to Kyber. I mean, I've been goofing around and dropping battles when I shouldn't. Very strange to see. I mean, it's 8.08 to my 10.2. I mean, I'm looking and thinking, has it got bounty hunters around? He's got Maul, but hasn't geared Maul up. Wow. No Night Sisters. Yeah, there's some shockers here. I mean, at least they've got Bosk, I suppose. But lack of grief and Manda, that cost you. Specialised is an interesting word. Oh, right, I get you. Sorry, I thought you were talking about, like, living in not Miami, Hawaii then. Don't know where Miami came from then. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel sorry for the guy. You know, that's a rough matchup. I mean, I've got Love Vader and Rey on my defense. So yeah, he's got to beat that. I mean, if he turns up, fair play to him, that's all I can say. But we are done for the night. I mean, it feels like an early end for me, but 11:43, it's actually quite nice finishing this early. It means I'm not going past midnight and making my mum fret about the neighbours. So, I'm going to leave it there, and we will launch a raid. I'm sorry that it's come at this time, Starset, because I would like to chat with you. I hope you're doing alright. But yeah, let's see what we can launch into. I'm assuming someone like Calvin's on. RSG. Alright, we'll go to RSG. Okay. You got 1974 on a 14.8 mil opponent. Wow, that is definitely worth being happy about. I think I got 1964 on my main today, so I'm probably going to lose that one, but oh well, you take them and you lose them. But yeah, quick thank yous before I go. We had follows from Angus Beef yesterday, so thank you, Angus. I didn't miss it. Hubert Stonks and Nick Hartick, thank you for your follows tonight. And then we've had bits from Kit, and we had a sub from Western Goose and Starset, so thank you all of you. And I'm going to rest my voice for the weekend. I've got to make sure that I keep it up for Stoke tomorrow. Alright, until Monday now, folks. See you then. Bye for now.
This is getting out of hand. All right, unlock as falls assume attack position. This is ridiculous. Here, went in there and JJ Productions, what's going on, you sexy motherfucker? Sexy
motherfucker.
Gotta look at this cron real quick. Is it the tank cron? Oh, thank Christ, it's not. Oh, it's good. It's the attack cron. Oh, I'm so happy right now. What's up, JJ? What are you doing, you sexy